what would you advocate then in regarding to mental health issues?
I would advocate the simplest and most impossible of all remedies for lack of freedom, and that is the abolition of restraints, what I call the abolition of psychiatric slavery. All labor should be voluntary. If you want something done for you, you pay the laborer.
What would you say to your critics about your views? Those people who criticise your views and don't agree with you, what would your response be to them?
Well, that's difficult to answer because I've been criticized on all kinds of grounds. Never specifically. For example, people say I am anti-psychiatry. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. I am very much in favor of people having free access to psychiatry, like they have free access to religion, to drugs, to anything. I'm for freedom. They should be able to buy psychiatry like they buy opium or green peppers.
How would you respond to somebody who would say to you, would completely ignore your thoughts and your suggestions and say you are just an advocate? You are just somebody who's fighting against something that they consider to be true.
Well, of course, they have every right to do that. Maybe they are right. I don't think so.
And why would you say they're wrong then?
Well, that's a long story. Beginning with, first of all, I don't think people who are innocent of crime should not be locked up, incarcerated, under any quasi-medical guise in a free society. That's why I compare it to slavery, or to Nazism, or communism. If you're a free person, you should be able to move to the border between Russia and Poland or wherever, and cross the border without being shot.
So somebody seeing this who was either perhaps had a mental health issue or was diagnosed of having a mental health issue, how would they view your thoughts and your opinions? How should they react to your thoughts and opinions?
If they believe in mental illness, just like if they believe in, let's say, Mohammedanism today in America, then they should dismiss as wrong-headed and perhaps evil my views.
But if they believe, how? I mean, because this will go out on the in the basic, very everyday people will be seeing this. What would your advice, or what would you say to somebody who switches onto this and has little or no knowledge of mental health, but perhaps thinks that the standard view of mental health is correct?
I would ask him to give me a specific example of the behavior which he believes justifies depriving the other person of the kind of freedom which he, the questioner, enjoys.